Hi everyone, my name is Lydia. I go by my middle name Masel-Debright on all my social media platform. I'm a mother of 7 and welcome to my channel. Today, this week I've been very busy. I'm trying to clear up my home, and so I have no time to record video. So you can see I came very plain, with my scarf on. I haven't not done my hair, no makeup on, no lipstick, nothing, because this video is very important to me that I get this video out there. And then maybe in the course of the week when I'm free, I'll record the rest of the parts. Remember I said I was going to do a video about what not to say to a widow. I would have done that next week whilst I finish off with the do's and don'ts, but I need to record those ASAP because I think it's important that I get this video out there. Sorry about the background noise because I'm today I sat on a very different place from my living room. Mostly I sit on the other side, and so I'm very close to the the cars, I think, the street, so you can hear some noise from the cars. Yes, first and foremost, I'm gonna say every widow is different. Okay, this is my view. Okay, this is my own view. Okay, so if you're a widow and you're watching me and these words don't offend you, that's fine. Okay, or maybe there could be other more, and if you want to add, yes, you can put it on my comment section, and maybe we can have that discussed. But this is what that I find it very, very rude and very offensive. One, do not say to a widow, like, don't use, what, I don't even know where to start from. There is thousands and hundreds and tens of words that people have said to me that some of them don't really make sense. Some of them don't really make sense, but there are some others that actually get me fuming, whilst others get me upset. And I remember one of my son coming to me and saying to me, "Mom, when somebody says those words to me, I feel like punching the person in the face." And I'm like, yes, it's not you alone. I feel same too. Yes, so today we're going to take them one after the other. Do not try to relate. Don't relate. One, do not relate. Okay? Do not try to relate if you have not lost a husband, or if you are not a widow or a widower. Don't relate. Don't relate. You see people coming up with words like, "Oh, if it was me, I don't think I will ever marry again." Or, "I don't think if I lose my husband, I will ever, God, please stop it. Don't relate. Okay? Don't relate it. Okay? And then stop using some cliched words like he's in a better place. Huh? My husband left me with 7 children. I was breastfeeding, a nursing mother. He left. Okay? He died. Let me be frank with you. And you said he's in a better place. So there is a better place aside home, aside being in my arms, aside being with his children, aside being with baby, aside being with his boys. What place is that? Can I know? What place is that? Well, not in my place. Okay? That place that you think is a better place, not for me. He's no better place, because this better place issue is even bringing more upset. My kid get more upset with that than even I do. I'm trying to kind of like, brush it off, but I can see how it's affecting my children, because my little girl, has been told that, his daddy has gone to heaven and he doesn't understand it. And so they told her that that is in a better place. So now when she's crying, then she throw herself and she'll be crying, "I want to go to daddy's special place. I want to go to daddy's special house. I want to go to daddy's special place." It's annoying. It's upsetting. I get mad. I get fuming. And then you hear my 5th child, who is a boy, who is the last boy, Gabriel, and he also keep on with, "Why did daddy left us to this better place? Why did daddy left us to this better?" As if daddy's home, what is our home, our family home, wasn't good enough for my husband, and my husband has to leave home to be in a better place. And who is this better person holding him? Please don't say that. Particularly not even to a child. Not to a child. Don't tell a child that your daddy is in a better place. He is no better place, because you make the child feel like daddy prefer to stay outside or prefer to live elsewhere that I don't know, none of us know, than being home with them. What do you make of the child? What do you want the child to think? Oh, so that he don't even like us. So he left and went into a better place. Please don't say that. Don't say that to my child. Do not say that to any of my children, because my big boy said to me that when people say that, he feel like punching them in the face. And I can understand, because it upsets me the same way it upsets them as well. Their daddy is in no better place. Better place is home. You can say whatever, you can think whatever, that is fine. But don't tell a child, don't tell a widow that your husband or your father is in a better place, when indeed their father was supposed to be with them. Other people's fathers are with them, or maybe taking them to the park, taking them to school, staying with them, Christmas Day, getting them presents, playing with them. He has none. And you tell that child that your father is in a better place. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Okay, let me not go too much, because I'll get upset, because the moment I start talking about that, I get mad, you know. Oh, God knows best. Oh, God will not give you too much or will not give you anything that you cannot handle. Everything happens for a reason. Really? And what reason was that? My husband died, and what reason is it happening for? What reason? Because I'm still waiting 1 year, 3 months now, and I haven't seen no reason why he died. So what reason was it? Don't, you know what? Don't say that. Don't say that. Like I said, these are the things that people say, that they say that they think they are, they are showing compassion. I don't know what they think they are showing, but it doesn't relate like that. Okay? It doesn't come across that way. It come across very offensive. I get upset. I might not say a word to you, but I am really mad. It doesn't cut for me. I'm sorry. And also, please don't judge. Stop judging widows. Gosh, stop judging. Okay, all right. This is a scenario. Someone will just say to you, "Oh, I heard that your husband passed away," and she said, "Will you marry again?" What? Sorry. Hello. Did you just ask that? My husband passed away. I was only 36, and you're asking me if I will marry. Okay. Whether I will marry again or will not marry again, what? How does that concern you? And how does that even benefit either of us? I don't get it. How is that going to make me feel better? I don't understand. Will you marry again? Wait a second. When my husband passed away, marriage is the last thing in my mind. I have an assignment to do. I have children to take care of. I have a career to build. I won't go searching for marriage, but if marriage comes to me at one point in my life and I feel like I'm ready, yes, I will take it. But that's not my priority. It's not. So stop asking me, will you marry again? I don't know. That is not important to me. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense to me why people are asking that question and why you want to know anyways. It's just by me asking you, when are you going to get married? When are you going to have a child? Imagine somebody losing a child and you ask him, are you going to have another baby? A pregnant woman who goes through 9 months of pregnancy, have a stillbirth, yeah? Or have a child and lose the child, and then you ask the mother, are you going to have another child? Or are you going to get pregnant again? Don't ask that. Don't ask me. I don't know. Why are you going to give me your husband? Or are you going to share with me? Don't ask me that. That is not my priority, okay? Relationship, when somebody loses a spouse, relationship and all that is not the priority. People have priorities. I don't know how people set their priority, but I have my priorities, okay? My priorities right now is for me to build my career, get my kids to where my late husband would have loved their children to be. That is my priority. At some point in life, if the kids moved out and I think I need a companion, yes. Future can be tomorrow. Future can be 10 years, can be 5 years, can be 8 years, can be forever. It could be anything, okay? Future will take care of itself. Just leave me alone. Leave widows alone to mourn their husbands. Stop asking them silly questions. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense to me. Okay? And everybody differs. Okay? Some people will choose to move on. Their husband might pass away today, and a month's time, they might decide to move on. That is them. Don't judge them. Don't. Somebody will decide to wait for a year and move on. Leave them. Somebody can decide to, move on in 10 years. Some people might even choose not to remarry at all. That is them. Leave them. People mourn differently, and people are different. We cannot all be the same. We can't. Okay? And like I said, there are some people that even in their course of relationship, when they leave another relationship, they want to jump into another one, so to smooth out the pain. Some people feel like, okay, that will make them kind of like be able to, move on. People mourn differently. Don't compare. Oh, this person lost their heart, because I was hearing that. Oh, people, no. Ghanaian people, this person lost their husband, and in 4 months, when we went to the home, he's already living with another man. So, how's that my business? So, this person did not mourn the husband. How do you know? Mourning a person is not a day. It's not a year. It's forever. It's forever. Particularly if the person was a spouse and that you have children with, it's forever. For example, let's take myself for example, okay? Even though my teenagers, I think, or I just assume that they understand or they know what is going on. What about the young one? How do you say to a 2-year-old? At the time, my first girl was 2 years, and the little one was a baby, okay? Before my girl turned 3, and now she's 4, and then now the baby is 2. So how do you tell these kids, even the boy, before the girl, she's still young, she was 4, and now she's 6, okay? So, or 7. How do you tell such a child? How do you explain to such a child that your daddy has died, and you think she will believe it and will not ask again? This question is going to come up over and over and over and over again. So it's a lifetime thing. Until my little girl grow up, for me to sit her down and explain to her, for her to understand, have a deeper meaning of what happened to the dad, I don't think I will even stop talking about my husband. And my husband I cannot delete him from me, because he's part of me. Okay? He is part of me. My life started with him. I have family with him. I have children with him. My children are in my life. And so these things I cannot cut off. It's part of me. It's just part of me. So if you come and see me smiling, don't judge me and say, oh, I went to Lydia's house and she was laughing. Oh, I saw Lydia today, she was smiling. What were you expecting me to do? Crying? Wallowing myself in tears or in pity, in sorrow all the time? No, we don't mourn like that. People mourn differently. Maybe some people are very open, people are private. Okay? When I cry, I don't lament. Some people cry and lament. Different people. Different people. So stop judging. Don't judge. Do not judge us. Do not judge us. Oh, I don't know how I would have coped if it was me. I don't know how I would have coped if it was me. If my husband have died, I don't think I will ever marry again. Well, good for you. Wait. Until then, leave us alone. Leave us alone. This thing I'm saying, yeah, I don't know how people will take it, but I'm very sure that some of the widows, particularly the young widows, will understand it. They might not have said anything to you because it's hard for people to speak up. Because, it's hard for me to tell you that, oh, this thing you said, I'm afraid. You might not even understand it. You ask somebody, will you marry again? How is that supposed to make me feel any better? When you could have simply put, I think I will do a part 2 of this one and in that part, I will say things that maybe you can say to a widow, or what you can, what you think you can do if you have a friend that have lost his husband, you can do to her. You could simply say, Or maybe you could simply text me. Hi, Marcel. You know, I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. That's why I've not even called you. That alone is enough. You don't even need to say anything. You reaching out to me and condolencing me is enough. It's enough. Don't go all about it, you know, on and on about it, and start bringing things that it's basically just not helping but upsetting. I'm gonna leave now. Like I said, I'm very busy this week. I'm trying to clear my home. I think you know, people don't know. This is one thing that I will do a video about it, and I will talk about it. You know, I think my neighbor Tina knows what I'm about to say. How my home has been. I've lost my home a year and 3 months. You know, since my husband passed away, I basically lost my home, and I'm trying to kind of get my home back. So yes, it's a lot of work, and that's why you see I'm very busy this week. You see my face. I came with a very plain face, no lipstick, no makeups, nothing. I've been very busy. I just don't have the time to even sit to do all the makeup. So yeah, if by next week I'm still you know, hands full, or I'm still with my home, you know, then I will end up coming up like this, and I hope people don't really mind. You know, I think my face is not that bad, isn't it? It's not that bad, right? So yeah, next week, if I'm hoping that by then I should be able to get a lot of my stuff cleared. But if not, you know, people wouldn't mind. And besides, it's just me. I'm not a makeup person. I'm not a makeup person at all. Most people who knows me know that I'm always kind of like plain. When I take my kids to school, I go like that. When I go to pick them up, yeah, sometimes if I feel like doing makeups, I do makeups. But I'm not like you know, some people, like, if they want to step down, they want to do makeup. I'm not that kind of a person. Yeah. So, you know, sometimes, like now that I'm doing a vlog, there will be a couple of times that you might see me. Even sometimes if I get my home cleared, you'll see me in my morning gown coming to make myself a cup of tea. And I hope you don't mind, because that's my life. I'm just keeping it real. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thanks to everybody that has subscribed and still subscribing and sharing and commenting and liking. If you haven't done that, please do it. Do it. What is stopping you? Why haven't you subscribed? I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Please subscribe to help your girl. You know, help me. That's all. You know, I don't know why, but I'm just gonna like, I'm just feeling myself, you know what I mean? I have been very down lately. I think things kind of got out of me, and it hit me so hard that I think I'll find time to talk about it. I got depressed. You know, she knows what I've been through, and I remember those times when I was coming to college. She said to me, Lydia, give me your key, I'll clean your home for you. But I couldn't give it to her because my home was such a mess. I felt so embarrassed to give her my key, and said, you know, and then she said, I know, you know, don't feel embarrassed. I'm not gonna judge you. Just give me your key. You know, gradually, every time when you go to school, I will clean for you. But I still couldn't do it. I just couldn't bring myself to give her the key. The embarrassment that I felt, the shameness, I feel like, you know, and even when I invited the authorities in to help me, at one point I felt like I was naked. I don't want to talk too much, but I will share that on my next video. You know what I mean? So yeah, thank you so much, and let me love you and leave you here. And yeah, till next time. Till next week.